Hello everyone, and I hope you've all had a great Christmas. It's been a little while since I posted a video up, so just wanted to give a little bit of an update, particularly of a book I've been reading over the past few months by former examiner Chris Ackrill. It's from Manor House station to Gibson Square and back again, Secrets from the London Taxi Trades. Just want to make sure I get the address right there. I'll put the links of where you can buy this down below in the description. I'd highly recommend that you buy it from the the independent sort of publishing place, as Chris Ackrill gets a lot more of the book. It's incredibly hard to write a book, especially of this sort of this quality and length, with let alone Amazon taking every bit from it. So obviously please do it, buy from the more independent sort of means. I really enjoyed this book. Because Chris Ackrill, he comes at it from a lot of unique perspectives as someone who's gone through the academic process of having obtained a degree, as well as various jobs, working as a careers advisor, obviously being on the taxis twice because he had to redo his knowledge a second time to get his badge back, and also being an examiner twice. So he's probably the most unique suited. We all have our own unique stories here within the cab trade. Obviously mine's still within its infancy, but lots of other people come from different backgrounds, so it's really refreshing to kind of get it from his background. So I really wanted to read this to understand his perspective of actually working on the other side of the examination table, and he really puts it into a really good ways I haven't really seen what it must be like as an examiner. The fact that we hold such high regard to obviously all the examiners during our time on appearances and the knowledge, but the fact there's almost sometimes, I suppose I never really realised this, but an insecurity to be an examiner, being on that side of the table and ensuring that you do uphold that standard, because you're almost revered to as like a god by knowledge candidates, which they are. I remember looking up to all the wonderful examiners I had in my appearances, and you sort of almost want to be on the other side of that desk, really understand what it's like from their perspective. So really good. So please do buy a copy of it. I can't really highly recommend it enough, and it's good to get a lot of unique perspectives from the cab trade. You might also know some of Chris's work because he also regularly writes within the LTDA taxi magazine each week. So there's some good stories in there as to how that came about, and how he had to sort of lapse some of his writing during his time. So I don't want to give away too much of the book. I still am working through it. You can see there's a little bookmark towards the end there, but it's really quite an easy read as well. So don't be put off by the fact that it is quite a large book. If you really have any kind of interest in the cab trade, obviously doing the knowledge process, anything like that, or just careers advice, really. This is the man who was an ex-careers advisor. Do pick it up, have a good read of it. I shall speak to you all very soon.